Hey, this is Spar Studios, and in this video I'm going to be doing a full review and demo for you of a product called Pictory. Now this has become a favorite for a lot of people who's left. What Vidnami offered in this video I want to take you through and show you the differences. There's two ways you can purchase or get a subscription. Starting around 9:00 AM Eastern Time, this is going to be available on AppSumo. Going to take about a minute or so, and what it's going to do is it's going to take content from the page, it's going to paste it all here in the left hand side. And it's going to take snippets of it and put here on the right hand side. And what's really neat is you have full control over which sentences or what content from the article shows up in your video. So what I'm going to do is pause this, let it extract all this data, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, now we can see the article has been imported, and if we scroll down here on the left side we can see pretty much the entire content from the article. On the right hand side is what we're going to be making our video from, the content that was pulled from this article. So you can see down here at the bottom it gives you an estimated video duration, 1 minute 15 seconds, and what you can do is the everything that's highlighted in green is what is going to be added to the video. And if you want, you can click the X here and it's going to remove it from what will be added to your video. But if you see something over here maybe you want to add to your video, you can simply click on it and it adds it to your video, and then when you're done you can click on next, and then you can choose the size that you want your video. We're just going to do landscape, and this part here is really fast. It actually creates everything and puts it on your timeline really fast, and this is going to be your page where you can edit. It'll show you the scenes, and what it does is it automatically then what most websites do for adding content but you. So put this video here, and what we can do is we can come over to visuals, and I can choose from a library here. We can do all types. I can change it to videos only, and I can choose a category, say health, and then we can search for image, search by keyword. We can say a food, hit enter, and it's going to give us all these different videos that we can add simply by clicking on them. We'll just do this one here just like that, and then we can do that. Come over here, click on apply, and it's going to add it to your entire video. To do is come down to about 94.95 and choose Matthew, and you can had they do not have Harry. I wish they had Harry, he was my favorite. It just click on apply, and what it does is it adds that on the entire video. And then you also have styles. So what styles does is it shows you the differences here with how your text shows up on your video. So if we choose the first 1 second one, you can see how it changes it over here slightly. Now the reason the colors aren't changing is because I'll have to show you here in a minute. I actually forgot, and what I done was I have my own brand settings up here, so I change the colors and the backgrounds to meet exactly what I want. You can do that, so you can change how your text shows up, what colors you want, what fonts you want, and all that under your brand settings. But once you do that, you can, if you want to change the format, if you didn't choose the right one, you can choose what you want here. We can choose 1080p if we want, and then once you're done you can preview it, and we're going to give it a minute here just to create the preview. Okay, let's play it. Actually, evidence-based people are often advised to do all sorts of crazy things, most of which have no evidence behind them. However, over the years scientists have found a number of strategies that seem to okay. So this is really good, and just like with Vidnami, it creates a low quality video at first, so it doesn't take a long time to show you the preview. And then once you come up here and click generate create video, you're going to see it's going to go through this process of creating the scenes during the video and optimizing the video, and then what it's going to send you an email to let you know that it's been done, and it's going to be in your library. Now what I want to do is come back here to Pictory, and I want to show you how to use the script to video, which is what Vidnami was so popular for. So all you have to do with this is click on start. You're going to paste your script in here using Control V. I like to get all my content using Article 4. I'll put a link for this below the video too, where you get a free trial of it if you need content for creating your videos. So what I'll do is just copy this first sentence and we'll paste it in here. Click proceed, click what size video you want, and now you can see we're back to the editor again. And so we have our scenes over here. It takes every sentence and breaks it up into a different scene, and then we can come in here and change it out. So for this one here, for healthy eating, we don't want cookies. So I can come over here to visuals. We can do videos for food and drink, and then type in maybe chicken, since that's what this video is talking about. Okay, so here's a good one. I'll just use it, and then once we're done we can just come up here and generate the video, and that's all there is to it. Now there are a few other options if you want to take this a little further. And what you can do is you can come over here to textures. And textures has different background textures and styles you can use for your backgrounds if you don't want to use the videos or the images. You can also upload your own or view your recently ones. Your recent ones that you've added, and also your favorites. Now down here you can see that there's a plus sign on the right and the left of these videos. So what you can do is you can enter scenes before or after the slide you're on. They can be blank, just text only, visual only, texting, visual, or like a subscene to break it up, which is really neat. Then down here to bottom, you can delete individual slides or scenes. You can preview them. You can trim the video, so if it's too long you can shorten it. And then you can add individual voiceovers for your scenes if you want to do it that way too, or you can record your own voiceover. And then under settings here you have the option per scene, or actually per video, to hide the text. So if we tick this on, and then you can also choose apply to LL, so it'll apply it to the entire video instead of just the one scene. You can do visual pane and zoom. Maybe you're using an image and you want a little bit of motion to it, so you can do that. And then for audio you can choose whether you want to have the background music or the voiceover to show up on it. But really it's as simple as going back here, going to your scripted video, pasting in your script, clicking proceed, and then maybe changing out a couple videos for your scenes, saving your video, and you're done. And so the other options here, you have visuals to video, and what this will do is create the video from your own content. So if you have your own images or video clips you want to use, you can upload them here. It creates the video from it. Now lastly, I want to show you another really cool tool that they have, which is called Edit Videos with Voice using Text. So what you would do is just drop your file here, and you can see down here says it's recommended for subtitles, cutting portions of video, creating video highlights, or adding logos, intros and outros. But what you can do is you can come up here and click try with sample video, and it'll go ahead and populate this with content. And for some reason the video is not showing here, but normally the video would show here, probably because they're about ready to launch on AppSumo and they're making some updates. But either way, this is a really neat tool. And basically what it allows you to do is if you go into your video, in the transcription you can actually take out these words. For example, if I want to remove these words White House, I could just click on them, click on delete from video, and what it's going to do is it's going to cut this part of the video out, so these words are not even spoken. So basically it's just like using a video editor to make cuts in your video and remove parts you don't want, and actually removes that from the video. The other thing is if you do a lot of or ums in your video, you can come up here and click remove filler words, and if you do that, it's automatically going to remove it from the transcription, and it's automatically going to cut it out of the video for you. So there's a lot of really cool features with this. It's a really great tool. In fact, it has a lot of features that I like much better than what Vidnami had, such as good alternative for or just doing any kind of video creation that gives you a little more control over it. So if you want to learn more about Pictory, I will put the links below this video. Remember, the AppSumo deal starts today at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Whenever it's over, it's going to be over. You can check the link below to see if it's there or not. And I'll put the link also where you can check out the details about Pictory, and you can use the code in the description to save 40 on any of the plans that are available on Victory. But that's it for this picture review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the bell, and I will send you notifications when I upload new videos. Thanks.